Welcome to Leka Eto Speak YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Yes, thank you.
Ẹ má jẹ́ kó tún pẹ́ mọ́.
Ó yẹ má bọ̀.
Once upon a time, there was a man. Nami is here. He named Namugo Park.
Please, I want you to use this mic.
What's that? Kill now. What is the problem?
One divine.
What of the rest there? Oh, I should continue. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, all of you. You are all welcome. My name is Mohammed Wangwa. It's a medical profession. Mongo Park decided to trace the source of River Niger from where it started to where it ends. In the years 1875 to 1930. Though, as at that time, it wasn't easy for them to come, but he decided to come down to Nigeria in West Africa to come and test the coast. They came down to, they first of all arrived at Port Harcourt and Cross River. When we go to Cross River at where they call Obodo Hill, there are some of their properties there. And their major problem is whenever they get to a community, they first of all go for the elder of that community and tell them their aims and objective of coming down. And summarily, they spend some days in Calabar. From Calabar, they move down to Lagos. When we go to Badagry, there is a place at the museum time there for Lagos State. From Badagry, they now move down to Lokoja. When we get to Lokoja, there is a place we call Logard House. They name it after the government house of the Lokoja capital government house now. But there is a place at the riverine area where you see some of their, from Lokoja, they now get down to Patigi here at Kwara State. Patigi. Patigi. Then from Lokoja and from Patigi here, they now move down to this Jeba here. From Jeba here, they leave to Borogun, a village called Karabandi. So their aim was to source where River Niger starts and where it ends. And the other major is to know how we govern ourselves, our political era, our economic source. Though they were facing some challenges as time of tracing this river, in terms of language, in terms of the environment, in terms of their health, in terms of the food they ate. Then, from Karabandi, they now leave to Yauri. When they get to Yauri, one of them died. They were 12 in number. From Yauri, they get to Niger. From Niger to Yanome, from Niger now they get to Chad Basin. From Chad Basin to Cameroon. From Cameroon to Mali. From Mali, then they now get to Burkina Faso. From Burkina Faso, they get to Senegal, Dakar. That is where the source of this river is, at Kutajalos Mountain. When you get to that Kutajalos Mountain, it's just like this Juju Rock, but it's bigger than this Juju Rock. But it's the same thing, but it's more wider and bigger. When you get to that place, you see no any river coming from it again. It is just coming at the bottom of that mountain. Then from there they turn back. At the course of their coming back, they were dying one after the other with reasons. Some health, some environment, some food, the food they ate. But two of them died last. That is Mongo Park and Richard Lander died at the course of coming back when the wind was at the river side, a community called Karabandi at Nubusa there. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
That when the wind entered the river now, their canoe capsized and they flew. It was almost, according to the history, it took them 4 days before they discovered their carcass, that is their dead body. Then at that point, they get the Kigara, the first of Nubusa Kingdom, aware. Then they now give information to then our Sokoto northern area capital that time. Then they now get to Logad information. That time there was no independent then. Then they now notify their people there. They come down here to bury them. When you go to Karabandi, after Nubusa, just 5 kilometers away, you will see something like this started. But they couldn't end it because Nubusa is almost end border between Niger and Benin. So it's inside. They now decided that then since it's the same source of river Niger that they trace, they should bring it to a very place where people will be seeing it going north and south. That's why they brought them here for burial. So they buried them here. Yeah, they buried them here. And here, when we go to Nubusa, they name Richard Lander after a school, and here we name Mongo Park after our own secondary school. And normally, by next month, we are going to host them. By next month, they are coming down to see us here. Normally, they do come annually. The grandfather, No, they buried them here. And you don't see the you're standing on it. That is their real graveyard. This is their real cemetery ground.
Yes, cemetery.
So this is the summary of this history. Then we will now go to his great grandchildren. Children. We are hosting them between December 10, December 15.
From their country.
From their country, Scotland.
Scotland.
They are coming. Yes.
So Jonah Gidi,
how many oceans they crossed before here? Almost 6 oceans. Atlantic, India, Pacific, and others. So we are now going directly to that's why
A tún máa gorí àpáta.
Oya. Movement. Ẹ máa rí wò ní YouTube. Màá send the link ẹ̀ sí group. So ẹ máa rí wò ní YouTube. Oya movement. Mango Park. Ọmọ ó lágbára.